Good day, young people. I hope all is well with you and your family and that you're enjoying your day. Today's video is entitled Violence Will Kill You. Violence Will Kill You. And I feel that this video is very important because this weekend my heart was broken as I was looking at the social media, and I discovered that there were several mass shootings this weekend over the holidays, while people were, out enjoying the fireworks or whatever. And it's just unfortunate that some people were killed this weekend in some mass shootings. So I just feel that this video is very important. And I just want to, express my love and wisdom and concern to all the young people. And I would just pray that this video will help you make wise decisions. Young people, I ask that you think about the decisions that you make, right? If you make good decisions, like becoming a doctor or lawyer, your family is going to love you dearly for making that wise decision. If you choose a life of crime and you get caught up in the system and go to prison, your family is going to be very disappointed in you. So young people, I encourage you, I encourage you all to do this. If you are very close to your parents and brothers and sisters, I encourage you to have a picture of your loved ones, either in your phone or your wallet or what have you. And I encourage you to look at those photos on your phone on a daily basis. Looking at those photos just in itself should help inspire you to make good decisions all the time. Because if you truly love someone, young people, you don't want to disappoint them. I want you young people to envision your parents in two scenarios. I want you to envision your parents witnessing you get your doctorate degree in medicine or get your law degree and become an attorney. Your parents and family members are going to be so happy for you. I want you to ingrain that thought in your mind. But if you choose a life of crime, I want you to envision your parents and loved ones possibly having to go to a cemetery or a funeral home to view your body. Just take a moment to think about that. Take a moment. I want you to envision how your mom, parents, brothers and sisters are going to feel viewing your body in a funeral home. They're going to be heartbroken, right? Over the decisions that you made to, you chose a life of crime and now your life has been ended because of your decisions. Or you may go to prison by choosing a life of crime. Now, I want you to envision your parents and brothers and sisters having to go to the prison camp to come visit you. Your mother and dad and family members are going to be heartbroken, because they may never be able to physically hug you or touch you for a long period of time, and you may not be able to come home for a long period of time, or you may not be able to come home until you die. You may end up with a life sentence in prison. Those are very painful thoughts that, and that your parents and family members would have to go through. But young people, I encourage you to hold on to those good thoughts and hold on to those bad thoughts. And I want you to make a conscious decision, young people, to do the right thing every single time, because that one costly decision can cost you the rest of your life. Okay, so I want you to think about that good scenario and those two bad scenarios if you choose to make a bad decision. Okay, this is my other point is this: your boys on the corner that you think are your friends and your family, they speak highly of you because perhaps you've done this or that for them. Everything will be all good, young people, until you have to go to prison. When you go to prison, your boys would disown you. There's a 99% chance that your boys would disown you. The people that you think are your family on the streets, they're only using you to get something off of you. You have to benefit them in some kind of way. And if you're of no use, they'll just spit you out like a piece of chewing gum and disown you, especially if you go to prison. You know, if you go to prison, young people, the only ones that are going to come visit you are probably your parents and your brothers and sisters. Even your cousins and distant relatives may not want to visit you because, you're no longer around the neighborhood anymore. They'll just move on with their life. And that's very unfortunate to go through if you are very close to your cousins or what have you. Bad decisions can be costly, young people. Always think about what you need, your next step, before you do it. The decisions you make not only affect yourself, young people, but they affect your family and friends either in a positive or negative way. And I pray that you all would take that to heart. Young people, I'm going into the conclusion of this video, I should say. And in all my videos, I touch on the point of wisdom. I touch on the point of critical thinking. And I touch on, I have a ending statement of practice. And I'm going to go ahead and get started on my 3 points on wisdom. Point number 1, wise people are good listeners. Point number 2, wise people have the thirst or desire to learn good knowledge and spiritual knowledge. Young people, point number 2 is very important. Young people, point number 3, wise people are good listeners. Wise people are good listeners. So young people, I encourage you to do your research, young people, on the topic of wisdom. And I pray that you all will pursue wisdom with the utmost seriousness. Young people, when you pursue wisdom with the utmost seriousness, it will benefit you in the long run. It will be a tremendous blessing to you, and it will benefit you in the long run, okay? I have a statement dealing with critical thinking, and it goes like this. Always be a critical thinker, young people, especially when making big decisions. Always be a critical thinker, young people, especially when making big decisions. So young people, I encourage you all to do your research on the topic of critical thinking. And I also encourage you all to talk to your parents or guardians about the topic of critical thinking. And your parents or guardians will help you navigate the differences between making big decisions and minor decisions. I'm going to go into my ending statement of practice, young people. I love you. I want the best for you. I want you to practice using love and wisdom in all that you do. Life is a game that you must learn how to play. Practicing love and wisdom with your family, friends, and loved ones creates a powerful team. Love conquers all, young people, even if you feel defeated. So young people, I encourage you to keep loving and keep growing and gaining in wisdom, and God will bless you in a mighty way. Young people, I encourage you all to hit the thumbs up on this video. I encourage you all to share this video with family, friends, and loved ones. And I encourage you all to subscribe to my channel. At the end of the day, young people, I want you to accomplish all your goals and dreams in life. And I want you to be the best person that you can possibly be every single day of your life. Young people, I have one more nugget of wisdom, and then I have a concluding thought that came to my spirit before I officially conclude this video. My thought is this: don't ever think that you're better than anyone else, but rather, young people, think of yourself as just as good as anyone else. Humility is a vital key to successful life, and I pray that you all would apply that to your life. My ending thought before I conclude this video, I just want to reiterate: young people, you only have one shot at life. You can't replay or replace yesterday. Yesterday is gone. So if you make a bad, costly decision as far as choosing a life of crime or doing some other type of legal activity, it may cost you the rest of your life. Not only will you suffer, young people, as a result of the bad decision that you made, but also your family and friends and loved ones will also suffer right along with you. Crime doesn't pay, young people. It does not pay. I have faith in you, young people, that you will make wise decisions. You understand what I'm saying? I pray that you all will make wise decisions, and be the best person that you possibly can be. Focus on something good. If you want to, be a rapper or whatever, do your research on rap music. I have a video that I wrote about on how to be a rapper, okay? Just be smart and be wise in all your decisions. You can do it, young people. I look forward to seeing those smiles on your faces from ear to ear, when you become the top physician or you are the top lawyer in your state, or, you go on to do other very successful things, and that's awesome. Those should be your goals in life, young people. That's where you're going to get a lot of love and respect from when you choose to make good decisions. And also, young people, if you have younger brothers or sisters, I want you to think about them, because they're going to do what you do. So if you choose to be a doctor or lawyer, there's a good chance that they're going to go to school just like you and try to achieve the things that you achieved and be very successful. And that's awesome. Just remember that, young people are watching you, and young people have a tendency to do what you do if you're an older young person. So just think about those things. Young people, I'm going to conclude this video by saying this: may God bless you and may God keep you until we meet again.